Hello friends, today we now start the tribal name of aldehyde and carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid. Now here the tribal name of aldehyde and carboxylic acid. Tribal name of aldehyde it is that depends on the name of the carboxylic acid, because carboxylic acid is the oxidative product of aldehyde. Is the oxidative product of aldehyde. Hence the tribal name of aldehyde, it depends on corresponding carboxylic acid. Now in alcohol, hydroxide group bonded to a carbon in a single bond, but here the ketonic group or carbonyl group, C double bond O group, carbonyl oxygen and carbonyl carbon bonded to double bonds, carbon and oxygen between the double bonds. For example, here carbon double bond O. The bond angle between this 120 degree. Here is also 120 degree, and this is also 120 degree. Now this is the carbonyl group. Here is carbonyl oxygen, and this is carbonyl carbon, Now the tribal name of aldehydes, the CHO group is a functional group. CHO group is a functional group bonded to alkyl compounds. Bonded to a alkyl compounds. Aldehyde is the name depends on the corresponding compound of carboxylic acid. Now here is, for example, first HCOOH, called as formic acid, and this formic acid IC is replaced by name of aldehyde, means H C double bond O H. Formaldehyde. Here replace the name of aldehyde. Similar example, second CH3COOH, acetaldehyde. Now here CH3 C double bond O H, aldehyde group here is attached to a single bond alkyl compounds. Here the name is CH3 C double bond OH acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde. Again, third example, CH3 CH2 COOH. Propanoic acid. Here is CH3 CH2 C double bond OH. Propanaldehyde. Propanaldehyde. Here is, write down the IC word of carboxylic acid is replaced by aldehyde word. Its common name of aldehyde. Similarly, the carboxylic acid tribal name COOH is functional group of carboxylic acid. Which is attached to any alkyl groups or aromatic ring also. Aromatic ring also. For example, here the word of carboxylic acid, here is CH3 C double bond O OH. COOH is a functional group. Now here the COOH group which is attached to any alkyl groups or aromatic ring, here is called as acetic acid. Acetic acid. Here is the tribal name of carboxylic acid. Now here is, we can get IC replaced by aldehyde formic acid. That is name as, which is attached to the IC here. Acetate group, acetic acid, formic acid means IC group is attached here. Now, in this way, the nomenclature of carboxylic acid, and because this is the oxidative, aldehyde is oxidative derivative of carboxylic acid, hence its name is acetic acid. Or one way we can write down in this way: it is a functional group of carboxylic acid. If the COOH group is attached to aromatic ring, COOH called as benzoic acid. Benzoic acid. If the alkyl substituents compound compounds in tribal name gives the Greek letters numbering. Or indicate the positions of Greek letters. Like alpha, beta, gamma. In this way, we can show the positions of substituents. For example, CH3, CH2, CH2, C double bond OH. Now we can indicate the position of next carbon of functional group substituents, or numbering to those carbon in which carbon attached to the functional group, as like aldehydic functional group or acidic functional group. Now here substitute in this position bromine, alpha, beta and gamma. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here is the nomenclature of beta position attached the substituents of bromine. Beta bromo. Nomenclature is beta bromo. Propanaldehyde. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon atoms. Beta bromo butyraldehyde. Beta bromo butyraldehyde. In this way, we can indicate the tribal name of aldehyde and carboxylic acid. Now we see the Iupac name of aldehyde and carboxylic acid. Now here, the nomenclature of aldehyde and carboxylic acid according to International Union Pure and Applied Chemistry Now first we see the aldehyde. The alkyl compounds or substituents of functional group compounds. The last in aldehydic the name of aldehydes according to Iupac system, CHO functional groups substituents on any alkane. Here is the last letter of alkane, E, is replaced by Al. For example, CH3 C double bond OH methane aldehyde. This E is letter E is replaced by Al. CH3 C double bond OH is replaced by methanol, called as methanol. Al replaced by Al, methanol. Similar way, second example we see CH3 CH2 C double bond OH. Here is the aldehydic functional group attached to the alkyl compounds CH3 CH2. Here is methane aldehyde. Here is ethane aldehyde. This E, letter E, is replaced by Al. Called as ethanol. In this way, we can get the nomenclature by according to Iupac system on aldehyde. Similar way, we can see the nomenclature of carboxylic acid in according to Iupac system. Here is aldehydic functional group is COH and carboxylic functional group is COOH. Here is also the functional group of COOH is also attached to the alkyl compounds. For example, we write down here the COOH functional group, which is bonded to the those alkyl group the last letter of E is replaced by OIC. OIC letter. For example, we see the example of anyone. For example, CH3, CH2, COOH. Propane carboxylic acid. Propane carboxylic acid. We replace this E by OIC. CH3, CH2, C11O, OH. Propane replaced by E, OIC. Propanoic acid, called as propanoic acid. Similarly, in Iupac name, another number of examples we can give. For example, second example, this is first, second example, CH3, CH2, CH2, COOH. The name of given compound is butane carboxylic acid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Butane carboxylic acid. You can giving the nomenclature according to International Union Pure and Applied Chemistry. Here is COOH is carboxylic functional group. Here we also replace the letter E by OIC, giving the name CH3, CH2, CH2, COOH. Butanoic acid. The name of the given compound is butanoic acid. If the COOH functional group is attached to aromatic ring, we can giving also the similar way. If the COOH group attached to the aromatic benzene ring, this is third example, and here is fourth example. COOH functional group attached to benzene ring, benzoic acid, benzoic acid. In this way, we can giving the nomenclature of carboxylic acid according to Iupac system. Now here are also we can give the numbering if the substituents are present Here is also we can giving indicate if the substituents present. We can also indicate by Greek letters alpha, beta, gamma, and so on, or numbering 1, 2, 3, 4 substituents. For example, now here we see we can see here if substituents present on different positions different number of carbons, it gives the numbering, or indicate by orthopara, indicates orthopara meta orientation. For example, COOH if OH group is attached here, its name is orthohydroxybenzoic acid also, or 1-hydroxy. First, second, ortho position, meta position, and para position. Orthohydroxybenzoic acid. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1-hydroxybenzoic acid. In this way, we can give the nomenclatures of carboxylic acid. Now we see the nomenclature of ketones. Ketones. First, tribal name of ketones. Now, ketones is called as carboxylic acids. Sorry, the carbonyl carbon compound which is further attached to two different alkyl groups, two similar alkyl groups, carbonyl carbon, here this carbonyl carbon or this functional group R. Here is the alkyl substituents groups. Ketone, and here R is not equal to R dash, means first alkyl substituents are not equal to second, maybe similar are also. For example, CH3 C double bond O CH3, dimethyl ketone, di means two methyl groups, dimethyl ketones. But a ancient type, its name is fixed, it is called as acetone. It is also called as acetone. Here is another examples. Second example, CH3 CH2 C double bond O CH3. Here is two different alkyl substituents. It is called as ethyl methyl ketones. Now here is point, write down here. Giving the nomenclature of ketones, the nomenclature, the tribal name of ketones. Ketones. The word ketone is substituents after the alkyl groups. Substitutes after alkyl compounds. For example, alkyl substituents ethyl, methyl, then after ketone, dimethyl ketone. Okay, this is first points here. Alkyl substituents. Some another examples are also. Second point is here. Second point here. Giving name of ketones according to alphabetical order. If alkyl substituents attach different For example, it is a propane, methane. According to alphabetical order, which is first, M or P? M. Methyl propyl ketone. Methyl propyl ketone. Now, the IUPAC nomenclature of ketones. Now here is one point also. If the aromatic ring attached to the ketonic group, we now see here, ketonic group which is attached to aromatic ring is called as a phenyl ring. Phenyl ring. For example, one side of ketone attached to aromatic ring and alkyl substituents. Alkyl group. Now here, this group, it is also called as phenyl ring. Here now, the name of here is, this is the acetate group and this is phenyl group. Aceto group. And hence it is called as acetophenone. Called as acetophenone. Because here is aromatic benzene ring, acetate group, aceto group, and called as acetophenyl ring, acetophenone. Another example is both side of carbonyl compound attached to the phenyl rings, it is called as benzophenone. benzophenol. Now in this way we can give the tribal names of ketone. Now we see the Iupac name of ketones. IUPAC, Iupac name of ketones. Here is also International Union Pure and Applied Chemistry. Here we can show the substituents groups indicated by numbering. For example, here is first point is the ketonic group attached in which alkyl compound the last letter E is replaced by ONE. The ketonic functional group attached to those alkyl substituents the letter E is replaced by word ONE. For example, CH3 C double bond O CH3 methane. It is also called as methanol. Methanol, because it is also called as acetone. It's a common name. Second is CH3 CH2 C double bond O CH3 here is 1 2 3 4. Sorry, here is 3 carbons here giving the name of methanol, dimethanol or propanol. Propanol. Here 1 2 3 4 butanol ONE. Butane, here we can indicate butane. Letter E is replaced by butanol. ONE is replaced by ONE. It is also indicated 1, 2 and 3 propanol. In this way we can give in the number of acetone compounds. If the ketonic group attached to aromatic ring, giving the nomenclature according to Iupac system. For example, in aromatic ring, C double bond O, CH2, CH3, 1, 2, 3. Total 3 carbon atoms, propane. Now indicate here numbering. Giving the numbering of carbon atoms. For example, one position attached to phenyl. One position, one phenyl, propane, one position of ketonic group is attached to one position, propane, one ON. Here also giving you the nomenclature, one phenyl, propanol, one phenyl propanol. Here is another point also. If this C double bond O groups attached to C double bond O groups present of given compounds more than one. For example, if the C double bond O ketonic groups more than one in given organic compounds giving the name dione. If three ketonic groups called as trione, for example CH3, C double bond O, C double bond O, CH3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here is butane. 2, 3,